In this video, we are going to discuss what is MapReduce. MapReduce is one of the most important and major component in Hadoop ecosystem. Whenever we are having a large set of data, then in the case, the huge data set will be divided into smaller pieces and processing will be done on them in parallel in MapReduce. And multiple number of working nodes will be there on which this small pieces of data set will be assigned, and the processing would be done in parallel and the results will be obtained in the form of list. MapReduce tests list as input and produces list as output, and this is the main purpose of MapReduce. So let us go for some more discussion on this MapReduce. In this figure, we having input, then map task working with map methods, and then reduce task working with some reduce method, and final output would be obtained. This is the basic working model of MapReduce. The MapReduce is one of the main components of the Hadoop ecosystem. It is designed to process a large amount of data in parallel by dividing the work into some smaller and independent tasks. So, large amount of data will not be processed at a time. It will be divided into smaller pieces, and those pieces will be assigned to the working nodes, and those tasks will be executed in parallel for the faster processing. MapReduce programs take input as a list and convert to the output as also a list. Let us go for some further criteria. Map task. The map takes a set of keys and values as input. It may be in a structured or unstructured form. So, these particular data will be in the form of key value pairs. And structured means database table having rows and columns, and unstructured means text files, PDF, or can be images or videos. The keys are the reference of input files and values are the data set. The task is applied on every input value. So here, what kind of processing can be done? That can be customized depending upon the business need. The respective operation will be carried out and the respective processing will be carried out on the data set. Then we are going for the reduce task. The reducer takes the key value pair which is created by the mapper as input. So, mapper is taking the input and mapper's output will be the input to the reducer, and reducer will produce the output accordingly. The key value pairs are sorted by the key elements. In the reducer, we perform the sorting, aggregation or summation type jobs. Here we are going for aggregation type of jobs. We can go for summation and also we can go for maximum minimum calculations and so on. So now let us go for the overview of this system. How MapReduce task works. The given inputs are processed by the user-defined methods. All different business logics are working on the mapper section. Mapper generates intermediate data and reducer takes them as input. The data are processed by user-defined function in the reducer section. The final output is stored in HDFS, that is Hadoop Distributed File System. Next topic we are going through is partitioning. When mapper output is collected, it is partitioned, which means that it will be written to the output specified by the partitioner. Partitioners are responsible for dividing up the intermediate key space and assigning intermediate key value pairs to reducers. In other words, the partitioner specifies the task to which an intermediate key value pair must be copied. Simplest partitioner involves computing the hash value of the key and then taking the mode of that value with the number of reducers. This assigns approximately the same number of keys to each reducer, dependent on the quality of the hash function. Combiner. Combiners are an optimization in MapReduce that allow for local aggregation before the shuffle and sort phase. When the map operation outputs its pairs, they are already available in memory. For efficiency reasons, sometimes it makes sense to take advantage of this fact by supplying a combiner class to perform a reduce type function. If a combiner is used, then the key value pairs are not immediately written to the output. Instead, they will be collected in list, one list per each key value. When a certain number of key value pairs have been written, this buffer is flushed by passing all the values of each key to the combiner's reduce method and outputting the key value pairs of the combine operation as if they were created by the original map operation. Let's see one example of MapReduce. Let us take a real-world example to comprehend the power of MapReduce. Twitter receives around 500 million tweets per day, which is nearly 3000 tweets per second. The following illustration shows how Twitter manages its tweets with the help of MapReduce. As shown here, the MapReduce algorithm performs the following actions. The first one is tokenize. It tokenizes the tweets into maps of tokens and writes them as key value pairs. Then filters unwanted words from the maps of tokens and writes the filtered maps as key value pairs. Then count generates a token counter per word. The last action is aggregate counters. It prepares an aggregate of similar counter values into small manageable units, and all are stored in the Hadoop related databases. Thank you for watching.